Hi guys, I'm back again for the weekly oracle reading. For those of you who are just tuning into my channel, welcome. I'm Anne, and each week I give a general love reading focusing on divine counterparts, and that includes soulmates, twin flames, and all love relationships. I hope you can stay tuned and watch. I'm sure there's a message here for you since you landed here. Okay, guys. Middle of June, I get really excited when summer solstice is about to approach us. I know a lot of you are in the winter solstice, so it's the total opposite, but still an exciting time. I love all when the seasons come in. So, everything's not perfect yet, but it will be. We have to just be positive, like times like this. I'm getting out as much as I can, getting myself into the nature area. It's a good idea to do the same thing. Get near a tree, walk barefoot in the grass, go by the beach, go by the water, just embrace it. We love this time of the year and we love nature in general, and, take advantage of it before it's gone, because it doesn't seem to last too long, especially here in the northern part. Okay, so I've laid out the cards, and as you can see, I just want to give you guys a quick show of the cards. There's four cards on the top, four cards on the bottom, two different decks, beautiful decks, that is. And I try to separate from the divine masculine, divine feminine, but sometimes they interact with each other, so it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to go in one particular order. Okay, so the first card for the divine masculine we got was fear. Now, because fear is the first card, it doesn't necessarily mean that fear is surrounded by the divine masculine, but this energy has been kind of creeping up with divine masculine lately. We've been seeing certain cards that wasn't exactly fear, but it led up to something that they're afraid of, because the changes that are happening, the changes that are going on, it can bring out a lot of sudden purging, sudden releasing, sudden, just triggers that come through that we don't know why. And divine masculine has been going through a lot of it. Sometimes it's for a good reason. It's not necessarily, triggers that trigger off something that's been, laying dormant inside of you. Doesn't necessarily mean that that's a bad thing. If you're starting to get this feeling like something is starting to emerge and something is about to happen, you can sense it, you can feel it. You don't have to be psychic, or you do. I mean, you can feel things. Everybody has an ability inside of them, but you can sense something is about to happen. So fear-based energies right now are lurking around with divine masculine, and it's been a difficult time for them. And this is why the card beneath it was shield your energy. Very important to guard yourself. Very important to put that shield around you, whatever that may be. Look beneath the surface, as this card says. That's very pretty too. I love the colors, so vivid. But when there's fear-based energies that the divine masculine is going through, they can act and it can affect you in a different way, because their actions that necessarily means that they are afraid of you, but there is something triggering off that fear-based energy. And that could be a lot of things, a lot of phobias, a lot of things that have been just surrounding them, or surrounding you. Surrounding the, surrounding divine masculine right now is fear, and they need to know how to shield themselves. They don't know exactly what to do about shielding, because it's been going haywire lately, and I feel like it contributes a lot to the Venus retrograde. The Venus retrograde could be a good thing, but it also has a lot of things that have to happen in order for the good things to happen, to manifest. And many times it's not good. It's not good to just say, oh, well, this is the way it has to be, and they're afraid, or I'm afraid, and it just it's done. There's a reason why, and that's why self-love comes in. Self-love. That's the main reason why divine masculine is afraid. They're not loving themselves. They're not doing the things that they should be doing for themselves. And we talked about this a lot. Self-love is really important right now, guys, especially, as we come into the summer months. It's a new season, even if it's winter for you. The summer months can promote a lot of high energy. That's basically what summer does to us. And you know what? We forget that there's one person that they're not giving enough attention to, or they're not giving enough to themselves that they need. And that's love. Love. I see this a lot, and neglecting yourself. So divine masculine needs to love themselves. They need to find out what it is that is causing all of this fear-based energy. Can you help divine masculine? Can a divine feminine help? Yes, divine feminines also have fear. So the messages that are coming through may be to you, directed to you or someone you know, or your divine partner. But whatever that case may be, something is brewing up, something is happening, something is changing, and it's eternal union is approaching. As you can see, it's a beautiful card. What does that mean exactly if you're in a separation? Okay, and a separation has been, lingering on, and does it mean that the separation is going to finally reconcile? The thing is that everybody is different. And like I said, I give out messages from the divine. It's not necessarily meaning that, like I'm telling you directly, but it could be. There's union approaching. And when union happens, first union has to happen internally. So this card may look like it's the outer, like the outside, okay? Getting together with your divine partner, your soulmate. But though that could mean a lot of things also with internally as well. So internally with self-love and eternal union, okay, here we go. Here goes my ring light. If you're not careful, you're not going to love yourself, and you're not going to come into union because you're not looking at what is joining. When you ascend to a higher level, meaning going into a higher dimension inside yourself, like you see things, you're enlightened. What does that mean? A lot of people ask me that. It's not necessarily you seeing things in a different light, but you're seeing things spiritually. You got what I'm saying. It's not about what's like in front of you, like this little screen that I'm talking on is in front of you. No, there's a divine message, there's a divine purpose. And in order for that to come together, it has to be joined first. So with your divine counterpart, you may have to connect with them spiritually, energetically, okay? If you're not connected, it's not going to work out really well in the physical level because you both are not going to see eye to eye. You may be awakened, they may not, or they may be awakened and you're not. It goes two ways. It's not necessarily that you're like the one that's going to realize. You're the one that can see all of these things. You actually are working together. Okay, this is how the divine partners work. They work together. When they work together, they help one another. However that may be, if they're in union, or if they're not in union, if they're working towards union, or if they're separated, if they haven't even met yet. You are definitely working on yourself in a way where you can empower yourself. So divine masculine is important. Does a divine masculine mean it's for a man? No. Does it mean it's just for a woman? No. It means for both sides. They both have the divine masculine and the divine feminine. It's what you fall upon. A lot of people ask me questions. That's why I have to define it. And I know I always talk about it in all of my reading videos. But divine feminines, you two are going through your own type of transformation as well. Release. That's a beautiful card. I love that card. Now, when you release, you let go. You let go. You find more what is being told to you. Now, divine feminines have been going through like a certain kind of pattern. They see things, they understand things, but they seem to go backwards all the time. It seems like they don't know how to generate positivity inside of them. And it's like something is definitely coming through that's trying to give them a direct message. Maybe they can't see it, maybe they can't understand it, but whatever that may be, it's time for that awakened spirit to happen. Awakened spirit to see the light. Now, you may be seeing the light. Oh, the camera moved. Okay, because I don't want the ring light to shine too much. Okay, you may see the light. You may be awakened to a certain point, but guess what? It's time to change. And this card says desire to change, by the way. It's time to change. Because when you're changing, you're awakening, your energy levels are getting higher because you're letting go. Is there something that you're holding on to? examine yourself. Yeah, when I say examine, I don't mean like, okay, let me just jot down what I need to take off and what I need to put in. And yeah, that's good too. You know, there's nothing wrong with, you know, voicing everything on paper. Yeah, I do that. And, you know, you can look over it later on and say, wow, I really did work on myself. Wow, I really did come a far away from compared to what I was. I'm happy about it. That's a good thing. But when it comes to a time with releasing, it's more of like energetically looking at yourself and acknowledging who you are, being firm about who you are. A lot of insecurities is going on with the divine feminines. Insecurity not about who they are, but insecurity when it comes to love. And that could be due to the fact with what we're going through with this pandemic. I mean, this pandemic, yeah, I'm not going to talk about the pandemic, but it's just that the energy, you know, when people are all afraid and people are all just running in panic, you automatically run in panic. And it's like, you know, like when somebody yawns, you know, you automatically yawn and you're like, I'm not tired. But it's kind of like we send off vibes to each other and you're not even realizing you're doing it. It's not even a conscious thing. You know what I mean? It's something to do with the way the energy works as well. So you can be far away from people. And I know literally we are kind of like far away from people. We can't stay close to people right now. It'll get better. But we kind of like feel this energy of like being not ourselves, you know, and we can't be ourselves. But yes, we can. I'm, you know, like myself, you're yourself, you can do it. You have to just say, you know what, no one's going to hold me down. I'm going to be myself in my own skin. Okay, I'm talking about in your own skin. Yeah, you have to be safe out there. Follow the guidelines. I always do. I'm strongly, you know, I'm a strong person and I encourage that as much as possible to stay safe. Okay, just saying that. Patience. Now we see that a lot too. We've been seeing that in the past readings. Patience. I can see that card better. There we go. Something, I don't know. This sometimes focuses. It's focusing on me, but not focusing on the card. Maybe if I come near it, I don't know. Yeah, so having patience and allowing what is coming through to open up a new door, to open up that new door for you, Divine Feminine. You have so much love in your heart, but you're so scared of something that you shy away from it and you feel like you're shunned from everything. Don't do that. When the relationship is not going your way, don't think because it's over. Maybe there's something that can be mended. Maybe it can be fixed. Don't give up. Don't give up on what you feel is in your heart. Your truth. Your truth is inside your heart. When you feel the light and you feel the love and you know that this is, you know, something that you can control. Maybe it's something that you are saying to yourself. It could be a past, you know, wound that maybe you haven't completely let go of. Like I said, it's like something that needs to be released. Seriously, if something is there and it's just still lingering, let me just move that. Sorry, just this camera. Okay, if something is still there and it needs to be released, you're never going to like find that love that you're looking for. You know, when I say love, the new love. Like this card, eternal union, new love is forming. When I say new love is forming, it's also love in your heart for yourself, but also new love is forming. So eternal union with the soul, eternal union with your divine partner. Something is coming, something is happening. Be patient, ground your light. You see that? Ground your light. Because if you're not grounded and if you're not seeing things like openly, it's like it says, let your soul shine. You're not letting your soul shine. You're like how could I say, something that wants to come in. If we had the sunshine and there's a bunch of clouds and dark clouds, there's no light. I mean, literally, the darkness took over. You know when you see a lot of clouds, black clouds, and you know how the whole room or house or your house just seems like it's nighttime, and it's like it's not nighttime, it's 2:00 in the afternoon. This is where the light needs to shine. The light is inside you. There may be a cloud that you're holding on to and allowing that cloud, doom and gloom, to make you feel that you can't ground yourself, you can't shine that light because you're too stuck in looking at the past or looking at something that happened or something that is happening currently and not even looking at anything with a bright future. Because you know what? There was negative things in the past that happened to all of us. But we got up and we started moving, and look at us. I mean, you have to look at not other people, but look at the experiences that you went through and look at the experiences that you know that are there for a reason. This is why I try to encourage people to look at that. You know, you can see it. I can't make you see it. Only you can find it. So Divine Feminines, you are going through a big challenge inside yourself, because this is mainly the Divine Feminines right now that are hurting in a very big way. It's not necessarily meant to be this way, but something is happening with the Divine Masculine. They're fixing something, or they're doing something, because they're not where they're supposed to be at either. So both connections is working. It's kind of like a construction site. You know, you go inside this construction site, you say, wow, this is like all like beams and, you know, like these big light bulbs hanging or whatever they got going, you know, and it's like, it's not finished, and it's not like pretty, and it's not like livable. This is where Divine Feminine and Divine Masculines are trying to come together and fix things, fixing what they need to do to get things right for the eternal union. Okay, so eternal union is happening if you are with your divine partner, or if you're separated, or if you're searching for your divine partner. Something is about to happen. Union is near. Don't give up, because it's all about having patience, guys. Having patience and, you know, finding out that you are meant for all of this. This is good for you. This is what you're supposed to have. Yeah. I know challenges happen to us, and we look at them and we say, oh boy, that was a rough time. Oh, that was a rough time. I know we're all going to say one day, boy, what did we go through in 2020? Do you remember that? I mean, we're going to have something to talk about, like we have something to talk about right now, you know, and it's going to be over with. But until that time happens, you know, we all are, you know, sticking together and, you know, making the best of it. As that's the only thing we can do. Be positive and show a smile, because it's not fun, but it's better than being miserable, if that makes sense. So we try to be our own cheerleader, trying to be happy about things. And like I said, things will happen in due timing, but you have to be patient. Patience. I keep seeing that card. You know, that's not the first time I've laid out cards. Not only in these readings, but other times when I ask for like a guidance to what I'm supposed to look at. And the only thing I keep saying is patience. So I am trying my best, and I'm doing a good job, you know, and you have to give yourself credit. So work on yourself, but work on yourself with love. Give yourself credit. It's not anything selfish. Work on you. Do what you have to do. You know, if it's, you know, a physical makeover. I mean, we all love to do that in the summertime. You know, I know it's not easy going out, but, you know, like there's little things that we can, you know, order in and do ourselves. I know back in the 80s, we didn't have these fun places that can do it for us. We always did our own stuff, you know, and that's okay, because it's like I'm into art and creativity, and you know, it's all good. You know, that's how I look at it. It's like everybody has to just, you know, surrender, let it go, and start over again. It's all new beginnings. Good stuff happening, guys. Good things about to come, but you have to be positive, and especially now, summer solstice. It's going to be a wonderful time. It's going to be beautiful, but you have to believe what you feel in your heart is real also. So, you know, these are messages coming through like left and right. So these are messages not given to me, not from me to give to you, but given to me to give to you. I'm losing my words. Oh my gosh, maybe because it's a nice day and I want to go out. Next time, you know, I need to take these videos outside like I normally do. But, you know, sometimes with the noise and all, it's just like so much more like relaxing. And I love my serenity room. As you guys can see, when I come in here, it's hard for me to really work or to do anything, except I love doing my videos in this room. I love recording my videos, watching videos, and I fall asleep. Yeah, because it's just so soothing. And if you smell this like this diffuser my husband put in, I don't know what oils he uses, but It is beautiful. Okay. Just want to let you guys know, just give you guys a little taste of what I'm feeling right now. So anyways, I just want to say that these were very, very intense cards that came up, and very powerful messages. So I hope that they resonated with you, because there was a lot that resonated with me. And also, if you'd like to get your own personalized reading, I do offer phone, chat, and email readings. The links are down below in the description area. I have been like backed up lately, because I do get sometimes like an overload at one time, and then all of a sudden it just, you know, tapers down. But so far, it's pretty much, I got it under control. Just like look at the times and how long I tell you. Usually with email readings, it's up to 72 hours. With phone, I usually try to get as quick as possible, since they have more of a higher priority, because it's like done on the spot, versus where email readings is more time consuming, and I require up to 72 hours. So just letting you know, a heads up. But I've been getting into them a lot sooner than that. So just letting you know, just keep that in mind. Anyways, I just want to say thank you guys all for reaching out to me, and just showing your support. I love you guys. It's great. Thank you all my new subscribers and followers. It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to do these readings for you and help you guys. It makes me happy. It's a positive energy exchange. I've been doing it for over three and a half years, and I plan on continuing more, as you know, Lord willing. So I guess that's it for now. Yeah, I think I said everything. Yeah, also check out my blog articles too. Man, I talk so much, I don't know what I'm saying. I just talk. I love to talk to you guys. So until next time, God bless you all. Namaste.